The following is a presentation of the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the heart of beautiful Stratford, Ontario, the Festival City, home of the iconic Festival Theatre and home to one of Ontario's most significant Shakespearean festivals. We are along the shores of the Avon River and inside the historic William Allman Memorial Arena for today's GOJHL Spotlight game powered by Collins Clothiers. This building opened up nearly 100 years ago as it celebrates its centennial in just 2 days on Sunday. Throughout these years, its walls have seen incomparable stories of legends past. For the past 50 years at the Allman, the Stratford Warriors have taken the ice every Friday night. Tonight they kick off the 50th anniversary celebration for the Warriors organization. Amassing 8 Sutherland Cup titles, this organization has been dominant. With alumni like Ed Olchuk and Chris Pronger, the Warriors have churned out immeasurable talent. Let's hear from some of those alumni now.
Hey, Chris Pronger here. As a former member of the Stratford Hockey Club, I want to congratulate them on 50 years of excellence, a rich history and tradition built on developing young hockey players for the next level, as well as for life after hockey. My time in Stratford was invaluable for my development into who I am today. Thank you for all your support. Wishing you all another 50 years strong. And yes, this is my same Stratford coat from when I was 16 years old. It doesn't fit, but it still looks good. Have a great night.
Hello, Stratford. It's a really old face now. It's been a long time since 1982-83 when I was lucky enough to be recruited by the legends, Dinny and Joan Flanagan, to come play for the Cullies, but it's Eddie Olchuk. Congratulations, happy anniversary. Here's to the next 50 years. Best of luck to the Warriors, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your unbelievable history. Coming to Stratford helped pave the way for my long career in the game of hockey, not only on the ice, but also in a broadcast booth as well. And I loved every second of being there, and lots of love from the entire Olchuk family. And you never know when maybe another Olchuk could put on a Stratford sweater at some point here down the road. But best of luck. Thank you. God bless, and love everybody in Stratford.
This year, they try to write another chapter in that storied past. The Warriors are coming off a tough loss in LaSalle on Wednesday and are led by their captain, Cole Lewis, who has 28 points in 25 games this season. They're trying to get back into the win column in the midst of a period of adversity this year. Well, in the words of Shakespeare, sweet are the uses of adversity. For tonight's game, they are wearing retro jerseys celebrating the history of this organization. Tonight, they take on their Perth County rival, the St. Mary's Lincolns. The Lincolns, for their part, sit in first in the Western Conference and took down Listowel last night at home. They come in riding a 3-game win streak after beating 3 of the top 5 teams in the Western Conference. The fourth, these Stratford Warriors. As they try to take down Stratford, they'll be led by Captain Lucas Spagnolo, who comes in tonight riding a 7-game point streak, trying to make it 8 against one of their closest rivals. Tonight is also Hunter Steel night at the Allman, and Hunter Steel president Mark Hunter is on hand to drop the ceremonial first puck. These two teams are separated in distance by just 21 kilometers between their arenas. In the standings, just 5 points separate the two clubs. Now, the curtains open on Act 3 of this show between St. Mary's and Stratford. It's a spotlight game. We're at the Allman, and this is one you don't want to miss. Puck drop is next on 519 Sports. Hunter Nagy works away at that puck. Reese Brown in there as well. Off the board, St. Mary's holds the line. Livermore, far side, takes a shot, tipped in front. That one just goes wide. Wraparound try. Pad save McDougall. A couple of big stops. Puck still loose. Hodkinson can't jam it home. And now we get a bit of a scrum here early on. Hodge getting into it down there with Cohen Bidgood, and the officials separate them. Draw to the right of McDougall. Won by the Warriors and Cole Lewis in the D zone. On the far side, hit gets laid by Montesi. He works the puck free. Throws it down low. Sharp angle try for St. Mary's. And it's in the back of the net. A shot from in close. And the Lincolns take the lead early. Quieting the crowd here in Stratford. It's Jacob Montesi with the goal. Hayden Frayne from his own end onto the near side for Dax Vader. Vader plays that back in deep. Stubjan on it. Binder for Vader. Now for Green. Finds an open Frayne. One-timer. Buthausko the save, and he'll hold on. St. Mary's now 2 for 2 in the kill. No icing on the play. After it, Hodge. Hodge in his own end. Banks it off the wall, McGurn. McGurn over the blue line. Takes a shot. Buthausko flashes the leather as Coops and Marshall exchange words in front. Spagnuolo up for Lee over the blue line. Little drop past McClellan. McClellan tried to throw it on goal. Didn't work. Now Jaden Lee behind the net. Lee centers in front to shot. Bouncing puck, and they score! Lucas Spagnuolo on the power play extends the Lincolns' lead. It's 2-0 St. Mary's. Coops for Vortman. Now over the red line. He gets run over by Aiden Wilson in the open ice. A big hit by Wilson at center. Below the goal line for McClellan. McClellan takes a hit. Hodkinson chips that through to Olenek, takes a big hit at center. A big hit on the far side, and that's going to lead to a penalty against the Warriors. Now we get a little bit of a brouhaha on the far side, and we're going to get more penalties on the sequence, so we'll see how things shake out after these calls. Frayne and Green trading passes to the corner. Slattery. Now up for Green. Over to Frayne. His shot, that one blocked in traffic. It'll go below the goal line. Loose puck in the crease. Buthausko spread out, and he's able to keep it out. Covers up, gets a whistle with traffic in front. Stubjan now for Barch. He gets hit hard by Bogart at center ice. Barch sends it over to Montesi. Montesi up the wall, Olenek. Now on the near side, Nagy looking for it. Frayne coughs it up. McClellan in close. McDougall stands tall in goal, makes the save. Now for Quinn Gavin White. Gavin White off the wall. Barch's shot tipped in front by Elzinga. Rebound shot, Elzinga again. McDougall flashes the leather and makes the save. Battle for possession. Lee able to hold the line for St. Mary's. Vortman for Lee out front. Great save by McDougall. Great chance there for the Lincolns. McDougall got across and kept it out. Misses the net off the stick of Elzinga. Now out to center. Slattery for Binder. Binder over the blue line. Takes a shot. It was offside. Lincoln's going after Binder on the far wall. Livermore pursued him initially, and then everybody joins in on the scrum as temper is starting to boil over here in Stratford. Draw one by the Warriors. Comes back up the line. Wilson a shot, and they score! A deflection in front, and Stratford gets on the board early in this third period. It's a 2-1 game off the goal scored by Reese Brown. Schooley racing into the offensive end. Nice defensive play by Rowan Reed. Nagy pushed into Buthausko. He loses an edge in the net there. At the line, Barch looking for it. Here's Lewis. Lewis a pass to Marshall. It got cut off. Now brought back in by McQueen Spence. He'll go to Ryan Hodkinson. Hodkinson ridden off the puck by Heath Bogart down low. The two of them get tied up in the corner. Quinn Gavin White steals it. Gavin White looks to center for Spagnuolo. Binder throws it out to center. Gavin White tied up behind the net. And now he's getting into it below the goal line. Quinn Gavin White drops the gloves with Reese Brown. Brown gets the takedown. Now Wilson getting into it with Elzinga. Wilson and Elzinga on the near side tied up. Wilson trying to haul him down. The two of them have not dropped the gloves. They are throwing him though, and now the gloves come off for Wilson. A couple of rights, Elzinga gets taken down. Two fights on the same sequence, and the fans are loving it here at the Allman. We go again down low. Livermore exchanging words with Green. This after a sequence of the officials discussing at center, seemingly coming out of absolutely nowhere. This is a high-temper game here as two players are still going out on the near side. That's Stubchin and Lewis tied up by the looks of things, and they get separated by the officials, who are having a hard time controlling these two teams right now. Hodge skates ahead, fans on the clearing attempt, loses the puck again. Chase McDougall down low, saved by Carter. And the two McDougall brothers run into each other. Chase and Carter exchanging words near the Stratford net. Here's a shot the other way, and they score! Stratford ties it up. End to end go the Warriors. And they've tied things up with 6:58 left in the third period. It's Hudson Binder. Face off won by Spagnolo. Jaden Lee off the draw, sailed it high. Now on the far side, Barch. Can't hold the line, comes out to Livermore. Livermore, cut off. Now a chance here for the Warriors. Binder a shot, he scores! Hudson Binder, the game tying goal and the go-ahead goal. And the Warriors take the lead. It's 3-2. Around the wall, Montesi back after it. Jacob Montesi off the wall for McQueen Spence. Minute 30 left in regulation. We'll see when Booth Housego heads to the bench. Bradley calls him over. A chance for the Lincolns. Bidgood hauled down, and there'll be a penalty against the Warriors. St. Mary's will go to the power play here late. St. Mary's down a goal here late. A penalty called on the Warriors with 1:17 left in this third period. Down by a goal. Jeff Bradley calls a timeout, pulls the goalie, tries to drop a play that can get the Lincolns the equalizer. 50 seconds remain in regulation. Spagnolo's pass cut. Hodge to the empty net. He scores! Drew Hodge from his own blue line finds the empty cage and extends the Warriors' lead. It is 4-2 Stratford. And the Stratford Warriors put on a show for this big crowd on Alumni Night. On the 50th anniversary celebration, Stratford with a little old-time hockey. 4 third-period goals, 2 from Hudson Binder, and the Warriors come from behind and take down their Perth County rival in St. Mary's to get back into the win column on home ice.
This is, obviously a huge game for the team. St. Mary's is our rival, and we knew this was going to be a packed house, especially on a night like this. And wearing the old logo is just super special to me and every guy in that room. And those 2 goals, I just wanted to bring the team some momentum. And today was also my dad's birthday, so did that for him as well. And just, it was just a super exciting experience, and can't be more happy on the outcome for the boys. Shout out Dad, big 50. And I hope I made your day. Hopefully that was a good birthday present. And, just growing up, he's always been supportive, and he's always helped me with decisions throughout my hockey career and just everything in general. He's taught me so much, and I wouldn't be here without him, so I'm super grateful for that. I think with all those alumni in the rink and stuff, we owed this to them, They've been here from the start. They played before us, and they've just been nothing but supportive for our entire organization. And this was also to them,
I got him a month and a half back or so, and right from the first practice when he came down, I think he ripped one by my head. I was a little pissed, but I knew he had a rip, and I've been telling him, just shoot. I think he's got the best shot in the league, and he's just got to let it go, and I think we've seen that there tonight. Yeah, he had a little chance there. Luckily, he got it steered away, and he kind of drove me into the post, so I stood up, and I said drop him, but I don't think he wanted to take himself out of the game. I think we're just 2 competitors, and we were going at it. We both want to win. And, luckily I ended on the right side tonight. Got off to a very hot start this year, and, we've been in a little rut here the last 5 games or so. And we didn't have the first 2 periods that we wanted, and coaches came in, gave us the message, we got to get going.
At the end of the day, just a fun game, fun environment to play in. I thought we came out pretty good in the first and second, and then kind of beat ourselves a bit in the third, but you got to give credit to them. They came out hard as well.
We don't talk after the game, but, I think it's a little bit more than just the last period. As the games are starting to go on, our discipline seems to be taking a back seat here. So, Stratford came in with a game plan, hard on everything. They were in our face, and we didn't react properly. And like Montesi said, we had a good first couple periods, but really the better team won tonight.
For me personally, growing up in Stratford, I spent my youth in this arena. Would typically practice from 5 to 6 on a Friday, and my dad and I would come to cheer on the Stratford team from a very young age. So, starting from 82, 83, I remember coming to watch that team play. I remember going to Henry Carr to watch that team in the Sutherland Cup final, on to Streetsville a year or two later. So, that's the first team for me personally that I ever really cheered for. I didn't cheer for an NHL team. My first attachment to a team was the team here in Stratford. So, the long history and tradition here is, I think unparalleled by anybody in the league. So, I think just all those things really make it a special night. And when you reach out to different guys that have played here and ask them to send a message back, everybody's so quick. And, when you hear their experiences, I don't think those experiences change. I think it's been 50 years of really good memories for anybody who's had the opportunity to come through and play for the organization.
It's a place that feels like home. Coming here and seeing those familiar faces, and I feel the welcome as soon as I walk in the Allman doors. It's an incredible place to play, and I love coming back. So it's super special.
It means a lot to come back here and have the opportunity to come back here for a night like this. I made some of my best friends in hockey through playing here. I have easily my best memories in hockey playing here. And even just driving into town, the nostalgia you get from driving across the bridge and seeing the Allman along the river there, it brings a smile on my face. It's had a lot of good memories in there, and it was probably the best year of hockey I've had in my life.
It was unbelievable. The first year we won was Game 7 at home here. We won 2-1. And there was nowhere to stand or sit. Like you could see from the bench, the stairwells were all packed. It was 3 rows deep for standing room only. And to win 2-1 at home, and then we all jumped in the Avon River after, which was fun. And then next year we were fortunate to do it again, to win at home in Game 4. We swept Thorold, the second of back-to-back, and then jumped in the Avon River again. And, things like that you don't forget.
It was cool coming back into town, and it was cool seeing the parking lot full and not being able to find a spot, and coming in through the side door and you see the lobbies packed, and 50 years of junior hockey is pretty crazy. Now that you're in it from the officiating side and you see these new teams throughout the league, in different leagues too, how hard it is to keep the traditions, keep the roots, keep everything like well-oiled machine, as well as St. Mary's too. Same thing. They've been around for forever, always successful.
Hello everyone, Nelson Emerson here, the LA Kings. I hear there's a celebration happening this year. 50 years junior hockey in Stratford. So exciting actually. When I was there, Stratford Coltons, now the Stratford Warriors. But regardless of the name, success always. And what I can remember, class act all the way. Played 2 years in Stratford. Things that I remember the most, the Flanagans. Such special people. My Billets, the Cliffords, but the people of Stratford. Friday night, we come down to the rink. No better place to be. Man, were we good. I think 3 centermen each had 50 goals. Like, come on. It's kind of funny when you think about it back now, but what a great hockey club we had. And I think back, such a special place. I was so happy that I went to Stratford to play 2 years of hockey. Good luck this year. Have a great season. Enjoy the celebrations.
Hello, Stratford. Dennis Williams here, head coach of Bowling Green State University hockey. 50 years is such a great accomplishment. 50 years of junior hockey, I think, just speaks volume of just how great of an organization the Stratford Coltons, Stratford Warriors have been over this time. To sustain the success they have, the way they've produced winning championship teams, developing players to the next level, developing players to be positive role models in the community, I think speaks volume. And I'm so proud to have been a Stratford Colton. My time thinking back was so memorable, from getting my first Colton blazer, scoring my first goal, but more importantly was being around great people and great teammates. My line mates, Eric Anderson, Colin Schmidt, next to none. They're the reason I got a Division I scholarship, so I can't thank them enough. But really, it's with the people we got to do it with. And the one season, my second, I really had a great opportunity to play with my older brother Dave, and that really capped off a great time for me in Stratford. So thank you to the fans, thank you to the staff and support, and I wish the Stratford Warriors moving forward nothing but the best of luck this year and for many years ahead. Good luck.
Hey guys, it's Chris Brooks. I played in Stratford in the early 90s for 2 seasons. Unbelievable experience for me. My story is a little different because I grew up as a Stratford kid. I remember the days of seeing Bartons and Chisholms and then through those years with Nelson Emerson and Blake and through Sean Heafy, and then when we had the opportunity to play there. So my experience was unique. I grew up in the rink as a 4-year-old kid, so unbelievable experience. The Flanagan family was so good to me, and there's so many volunteers behind the scenes that made my time there unbelievable. And I've been able, it sort of shaped my life. I've been in hockey now as a coach for over 25 years, and I take a lot of my experiences there that I had as a player and carry them over to my experience now as a coach. So nothing but great memories, great fans, great experiences, a lot of wars, a lot of really good people, and very thankful.
Congratulations on the 50th anniversary. Playing for the Stratford Cultons was a life-changing experience for me as a young man. Moving 6 hours away from home as a 17-year-old can be a challenge. The Carleton organization gave me the opportunity to meet great people as well as great hockey players. Winning the provincial championship was a highlight of my time in Stratford. The Carleton program helped springboard me to a higher level of hockey and education. I continue to stay in touch with former players, friends, and even my border family, the MacArthurs. Again, congratulations and all the best in the future.
I'm a local kid. I grew up here, so I obviously, being the 50th year, I was around and got to watch games right from the beginning, and it was for us as locals, it was kind of our NHL, right? It was the closest thing that we had to the big leagues, if you will, and obviously playing in the an iconic arena like this was always a highlight, even through minor hockey and that, and then obviously getting to watch the junior B players when we were kids, and then it was the goal when you're coming through minor hockey.
The thing I'm most proud about with the hockey club here is just the tradition. It's been an incredible hockey organization for so long, and if you see the little videos of people who've played here in the past and talk about the hockey club, first thing that comes out of their mouth most times is the Flanagans. They talk about them and what a rich history and traditions that they created here building this program. And they were surrounded by so many great people in the community as well, and that's just carried on, right? Like I said earlier, there are some people that have been around here for 40 and 50 years. There's other people that are in here for year 1 and 2, but it's a really easy community to come into. Everybody loves the hockey club, and from our fans that come here every night and yell and scream and cheer on our guys, and they also let them know if things aren't going well, right? They get on the guys too. So, and that's what's special about playing here, is there's a real passion in the arena and in the town each and every year.
The community's been very good to our business, very supportive. It's allowed us to be successful here. Stratford is a community that likes to shop locally. That benefits us. And we know how much the team means to this community, and that's why we're happy to be involved.